Hey there, I'm Sean Simon, co-founder of Blurbs. We created Blurbs because the way MarTech is bought and sold is changing fast. Buyers are tired of cold emails, tired of unsolicited LinkedIn messages, tired of texts and voicemails from people they've never heard of. They want control, they want clarity, and they want to make decisions on their own terms. At the same time, vendors are stuck trying to sell into inboxes that no one opens anymore. We built Blurbs to meet both sides where they actually are. It's a discovery platform that helps vendors get found earlier and helps buyers make smarter, faster decisions without the noise. Let's start with how the buyers search. There are two ways. First, at the top, you'll see a search bar where buyers can type in exactly what they're looking for, like capability, feature, vendor name, and more. Scroll down a bit and you'll see curated categories which offer an intuitive entry point for those still exploring or just starting their search. Between these two sections, we highlight key categories, early vendors who've joined Blurbs, and brand logos from our buyer community, signaling that the platform is active, vetted, and worth exploring. For vendors, this is a powerful moment. It's where discovery begins. You don't need to chase buyers anymore. You just need to be here when they're looking. What you're seeing wasn't built in a vacuum. Blurbs was shaped in collaboration with over 500 marketers and e-commerce leaders from brands like Sony, Anthropologie, Mars, Five Below, and many more. These aren't passive users. They're active advisors who told us what they want. Clarity, not clutter. Real use cases, side-by-side comparisons, and a place to explore without sales pressure. Blurbs delivers that for them and for you. Allow me to read you some quotes, or one quote, from the community. Blurbs makes vendor discovery 10 times faster and more trustworthy. It turns what used to be a guessing game into a streamlined, confident decision-making process. I'll be using Blurbs as the starting point for all my future technology searches. That was from George Davis, the CMO at Cozy Earth. Now let's head into a specific category like user-generated content. As you can see, we break each category into smart, intuitive subcategories like affiliate management, ambassador management, analytics and measurement, content aggregation, and content product tools. So buyers can quickly hone in on the capabilities they actually need. This structure makes discovery faster for buyers, and it gives vendors more precise, relevant visibility. Now let's look at Coley's vendor profile. At the top, every vendor begins with a blurb, a short, focused paragraph that explains what they do and why it matters. It's not filled with buzzwords. It's written for buyers, clear, concise, and useful. Next, we scroll through 10 general questions, standard across all vendors and all categories. This structure helps buyers compare solutions side by side and understand differentiation fast. Then there's the community statement, written in the vendor's own voice. It's a chance to share their values, their mission, and their POV, because buyers want to know who they're partnering with. Below that, we pull in key claims directly from their website. This gives buyers a snapshot of their positioning and core value proposition without asking them to dig in. We also show similar vendors because buyers are comparing anyway. This feature ensures they're being discovered in the context of a real decision, not lost in isolation. Next up is a case study. Most vendors have long two-page narratives that don't always get read. So we distill each story into a clean, easy-to-read star format. That's situation, task, action, and result. Buyers get the full impact with none of the clutter. Then we move to the 10 category-specific questions, written with input from senior marketers. In this case, because it's UGC, we're asking about creator management, licensing, moderation, workflow integration, and more. It's deep, relevant, and exactly the type of content buyers want when evaluating real options. Now let's scroll back up to the top and show you what happens next. As buyers find vendors that they're interested in, they can click on Add to their list, and it will take them into their locker, and it will show them all the vendors that are on their current inquiry list with a blue smiley face. Down below, you can see other vendors they've looked at, but they have a gray smiley face. So once they have all their vendors selected, they can click Make Anonymous Inquiry. And this will take them to a page that confirms which vendors they're about to send a message to. They can click Ask a Question, or they can put in up to 4 different questions. They click Next. They tell the vendors exactly where they're at in their journey, maybe share a little bit more information, and then click Submit. Now, once they hit Submit, an email will be sent to those vendors with those questions, telling the vendors exactly what the buyers are looking for and everything we know about the buyer except their name. The vendors will answer those questions within 24 hours, and that email will go directly to the buyer, allowing them to evaluate further and make a decision on whether they want to reach back out with more questions or request a demo. So that's Blurbs. It's not a lead gen tool. It's not a review site. It's a platform built for the new buying journey, one that puts buyers in control and lets vendors show up earlier with more clarity and less friction. We believe the future of MarTech sales starts with trust, not tactics. And we're here to help you earn that trust at the moment it matters most. Now head on over to trustblurbs.com and create your profile today. Thank you for watching.